Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an empties and monthly favorites video. So stay tuned and find out what I'm talking about today. Okay guys, so like I said in the intro, we're doing a monthly empties and monthly favorites video. So if you like this kind of content, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and ring that bell so that you're notified every single time I upload a video. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with my empties and I'm going to finish with my favorites. So let's go from skincare. I got a Mario Badescu skincare. This is the Witch Hazel and Lavender toner. It's okay. I'm not exactly a huge fan of these toners. I actually had one that really kind of like accentuated breakouts. So when I get finished with the ones that I've bought, because I stocked up on some in a sale, I don't think I'll be repurchasing them. I mean, they're not horrible, but I think they're way overpriced for what they actually do. Moving on into skincare, I have a Bath & Body Works. This is a Cucumber Melon Ultra Shea 24-Hour Moisturizing Lotion. Cucumber Melon, because I was a teenager in the 90s, is like my all-time favorite scent. This was like the scent you had to have back in the day, and it's still one of my favorites. I already have opened a backup, and I have a backup to that backup. Gotta love Bath & Body Works sales. Okay, moving into makeup. So eyebrow pencil, my e.l.f. lifted brow pencil is dead. Like, it only has this like itty bitty little nub right there, and I was getting more plastic on my eyebrows than I was like product, but have no fear, I've already opened my backup. Great, that just fell on the floor. And I have a liquid liner. This is the Cella eyeliner pen in brown. I usually do a brown eyeliner when I'm wearing brown eyeshadow. Go figure. This was not exactly my favorite. It like would skip like right up here in my crease, so I'd have to constantly go back over it, which would make me draw the wing bigger and bigger. So I will not purchase from Cella, but you know, if I get it free in a box or something, I'm not going to be like, and chunk it. So there's that. Okay. Now for, like, we're going into things that I've finished, so let's go on to powders. I finished my Ciate London Everyday Vacay Setting Powder. I absolutely love this, and I bought a backup in a boxy pop-up. It's a really great setting spray, setting powder. So I have another one. I haven't opened it yet because I want to go through some other powders that I have, but I do have another one. And I finished off the Rimmel London Stay Matte, which is what I was using to bake with. I don't have a backup yet, but since, you know, I could just chunk this into my online order at Walmart, it's not that crucial at this point. And like I said, I have other powders that I want to try out, so we shall see what comes up next. And the last thing of makeup that I've used up is a Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Baby Daddy, which I actually have on today, not from this tube, but from my backup. It is my favorite go-to, like, nude shade, so I really like that. I love Jeffree Star's formula because, like, today I have eaten, I have been drinking, I have been vaping, and my lipstick is still where it's supposed to be. So, yes, for $18, these are definitely worth it. And on to makeup that I'm getting out of my collection because it's old. I have two bronzers from Wet n Wild. This came from their Fire Dragon and Ice Dragon box set. I bought the entire box set. So this one is Queensland. Oh crap, and now the packaging's broke. So they look really dark in the pan, but when you like actually swatch it out, it's not as dark, but they are more reddy tones. And I can only really wear the more reddy tones during the summer. This one didn't get as much use. This one's slightly darker than the first one, but they're old. It was like one of the things I purchased when I started getting back into makeup, and so it is time for them to go away. Now that we're done with Empties, let's move on into my monthly favorites. So I'm gonna go from like top to bottom. So the first thing I put on my skin in the morning is this Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Serum. I've been trying it out since I got it at Influencer. I quite like it, and the 2 pumps that it recommends that you use literally cover my entire face and my neck. I haven't seen like huge, oh my god results, but it doesn't make my skin oily, it doesn't break me out, and you know, I have seen some more results when I exfoliate. My skin's not as dry, it's a lot smoother, so there's that. My end all be all daytime moisturizer is this Saturday Skin Waterfall Glacier Water Cream, and if you saw my last BoxyCharm unboxing, I bought a backup of this in the pop-up shop. It's normally like $30, I want to say $32, and I'd gotten my other one for $12. So it's a really great formula. It's really light, it doesn't make my face greasy, it doesn't move my makeup around, it absorbs into my skin really quickly, so I really like this. For foundations, this month it's going to have to be the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. During the summer months, it's very hot and humid here in the south, and so this actually is what I have on my face today, and I don't have to touch it up as often. I may have to blot for oil every once in a while when it's getting closer time for me to do a face mask, but it stays put, it looks good, and it's not that expensive. This is $15 at Ulta, so it's a really good formula. Oh, and I forgot primer. The primer that I've been using a lot lately is the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. It looks white, but it goes, when you put it on your skin, it shears out. You can't see it at all. It does make my pores around my nose and the fine lines around my mouth look a lot better, so I do like this one. Now that we're into face products, I have a 3-way tie on contour palettes. It's bad, I know. But it's going to be between the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Contour Palette, which is my oldest one and my most abused one, and my latest one that I bought from Porcelain here on YouTube, which is the Smashbox Holidays Contour and Spotlight Palette powder. This one, I mix these 3 middle shades, which are the contours, together, and it makes a beautiful contour. I've used this shade and this shade as blush toppers, which makes me just look a little bit more like healthy. The highlights in this palette are absolutely gorgeous. They just melt into the skin. They don't sit on top and like look weird. So I'm absolutely loving this palette, but my other 2 contour palettes, I couldn't leave them out because I actually just switch up my contour palettes every day. I know it's weird, but I do that. So a rediscovered love is my Tarte Pro Glow. I've really fallen in love with this bronzer shade right here. This one's quite nice, but I really love this one right here. which is Autograph, has really turned into like my new all-time favorite bronzer. The palette as a whole is good. I like the bronzers, I like the blushes. The highlighters are not as good as I like them to be, but they are okay. Like if I was going somewhere, I could just chunk this in my makeup bag and be able to use it and not have a problem. I actually do prefer other highlighters, but they're okay. A bronzer that I'm trying to use up, but it is a good formula, and it's the bronzer I have on today, is this e.l.f. It's e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer. This is in Forever Sunkissed. I obviously have a gigantic pan going on here, but I want to try to finish this off. It's a good bronzer. I do suggest it. This is another bronzer that I can only wear during the summer months because it has that more reddy orange tint to it. So during the summer months, I can really bust this one out. So I'm trying to finish it this summer. And for lipstick formulas, I have found me a new one that I really enjoy, which is the Lime Crime Velveteens. This one is in Shroom, which is a beautiful, like, off brown color. It's really nice. They're very comfortable, they last pretty well, and they're really cute, like little packaging, so it doesn't take up a whole lot of space, so I really like these. And a new eyeliner pen that I'm using. So this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, and this is in Mad Max Brown because, like I said, when I wear brown eye looks, I usually use a brown eyeliner. I didn't today, but this is usually. I really like this one. It doesn't skip. It puts down a very even line, so I'm not having the problem like I did with the Cello one where it keeps like, I keep dragging the eyeliner out because I'm trying to fix the skips. So I really am enjoying this one. And the thing about it is, I've gotten so many eyeliners in boxes that, oh Lord, hold on a second. I've gotten so many eyeliners in boxes that I literally have the Anti-Precision pencil to try out. I have the Dagger tattoo liner here. I have the Ultra Ink liner, and I even have the Inkwell liner. Oh, and I do have an original black tattoo liner and a mini. I actually have two of these, so I will be trying out a whole lot of Kat Von D eyeliners. So that will be left up to how they perform, but if it performs anything like this one, I think I will be okay. So with all that said, guys, this is going to conclude my video for today. So leave your thoughts down in the notes, in the comment section, in the comment section. Let me know what you think about my Empty products, what you think about my favorite products, what are some things that you've used up lately, and what are some things that are your new favorites or rediscovered favorites. In the description box, there are 4 ways to support this channel: Patreon, PayPal, Minds, and Cash App. Also, I will have all my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and email linked down below. There will also be a link for BoxyCharm. I'm not an affiliate, but if you use my link, you'll get a free product in your first box, and I will get charms to shop in the charm room. And actually, out of today's video, these 2 things right here were things that I'd gotten in BoxyCharm. The Ciate Everyday Vacay Powder was something I got in BoxyCharm. So you can discover some really great products that you will love. Another link that's down there is also my link for Trap Beauty box. It is also not an affiliate link. It is a box that you will get every other month that is full of women-owned makeup brands. I found some really great products in there that I use frequently. I've gotten a really great primer from them. I have gotten to try out Makeup Geek from them. I have a lipstick from Gerard Cosmetics that I need to try out that I've got in that box, and several other things that are amazing and great, and I can't wait for this month's box to get here so that I can show you guys what kind of stuff you can get. I will not get anything if you use my link for Trot Beauty Box, but you'll get 10% off of your first box if you use that link below. No pressure, because I'm not getting paid anyway. But with all that said, guys, I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.